And welcome back to the final episode of Anarchy on the Asphalt. We have Follow Tank Psychology versus the Jimmer Sandcrawler, and here we go. Alright, sorry, where were we, guys? Good to see everybody here.
Yeah. Nice to be here.
Yes, I don't
Better-
believe Shawn is actually here. I think this is just some sort of warped
I mean,
clone.
coffee
Better
is
late than never.
coffee is paying me to be here, so
Yeah, but with love.
yes, something like that.
Compliments and generosity. And,
Meet you at 8. Yeah.
Looks like the Follow Tank's having a good showing this round, though.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
it is.
I'm surprised the Sandcrawler has the heavy armor layer in there.
Ooh,
Is that
going to run straight into the Sandcrawler and lose half of
yeah.
its barrel.
Yeah.
It's a clever plan.
Oops.
I was wondering if that armor box is more than one layer. I would assume so.
Oh, I think Fallout might get this one.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of pushed it into bunker mode.
That
But,
being
like,
said, a rear hit by
moving-
one of those big missiles could take
Yeah,
it.
moving bunker mode. It's a mobile bunker.
Ooh, there was
Oh,
a big hit there, but
yeah,
what
I
was it
think-
on?
I think that's a bunch of steam coming out of it.
The turret isn't turning.
Oh, that's a bad sign.
Yeah. Oh,
It's going for a run now?
seems so. Oof.
God damn it.
Well, hey, at least the large missiles from the Sandcrawler are still able to target, so...
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm guessing someone's regretting lack of rear armor.
Yeah.
He clutched defeat out of the jaws of victory on that one.
That's a punt.
All right. First round goes to Jimmer.
Jimbo.
It's like a punt from 20 yards.
It's a good battle, though.
Now that you said Jimbo, I'm just seeing Treasure Planet.
Yes.
Damn it.
Been a little too long since I've seen Treasure Planet.
You know what would be nice if we had Treasure Planet-based ships in Star Sector?
Hmm. I am all.
Pirates in space.
I mean, we do have a pirate faction. Oh, we did. They got blown up a little bit.
Hmm.
Mostly
You
by
guys already
rules,
started Star
but,
Sector
you know.
2?
In the build phase. It's... I have got 2 teams of 4 individuals currently. And it's in the build phase. Hoping to start it March 24th.
Oh, that's not far. Oh, well, you got yours coming up soon, too, don't you?
Me? Oh yes.
Okay,
Totally
yes.
talk.
neglecting it.
Yeah. Sorry, I am slightly preoccupied,
All right, fair enough.
but I will be more interactive soon enough. I hope.
We'll come back to that
Um,
one later.
Yes, but my tournament is in just a couple of days at this point, I think.
Nice. I
Which
hope you-
is, we'll see if we'll get enough entries for an actual tournament.
yeah.
I may have gotten distracted by starships.
I can respect and understand that, honestly. I might have been distracted by a few
Oh!
starships myself.
Oh,
Oh my!
hello. We have another.
It gutted this. It at the same time it got smacked in the back. So close. Sorry, I didn't mean that.
Ooh. Which one is going to die, though? That's the
It's gonna be
question.
Fallout tank because it can still. Jimmer can still fire.
And the Fallout tank can't. That's a bother.
Yeah, and it's not moving, so it's not able to do any damage with the rams.
I'm guessing it ran out of engine power. Yeah.
I'm guessing it ran out of engine looking at that.
Yeah.
See, that's why you always build a little backup.
Oof.
Oh, that's the second one for Jimmer. Tough battles though. Taking him. That one looked pretty darn close.
The Fallout tank has fallen out.
Still, definitely one of the better looking ones.
Yeah.
You say as you look at the sandcrawler.
Right.
Wow, we've been looking at the Fallout tank the entire time. Like, it's a good... The crawler's a good design. It's just not aesthetically...
Pleasing.
I was gonna say, it looks just like a sandcrawler. So, like, he's nailed it.
Yeah, the
Where are
shape,
the
the shape
screaming
is
Jawas?
there. Right. I know, if it had a couple of Jawa sound effects, that would complete it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You could even make small Javas pretty easily. Just wobble around.
Yeah.
You just want
Like
to
that.
use more anime girls.
Maybe.
Alright. Oh, and there's the guts. Boink.
Yeah, the front of the Fallout tank got plenty of attention, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely
I
should have
think the
skipped
back
up
might
the
just
rear
be
armor.
single slope layer.
right? Yeah, that's the thing. When you have a tournament where there is a potential of multiple vehicles, multiple entries, if you're building a single design, you almost have to expect that you're going to get flanked.
Well, I mean yes, but compared to a lot of other people that just have the same amount of armor everywhere, it's a understandable attempt at a really good philosophy of armoring in the direction you think you're going to get hit.
Yeah, it just so
Such
he's
as the
stronger than
Hellhounds.
a single hit, though. Like, I think
Well,
he's been
if it
well
was
dosed every time.
kiting, if it was moving backwards, I would understand
Yes,
it more.
absolutely, yes. But it's
The
he
fact
might
that
have if he just reversed instead of moving
Yeah.
forward. This design would be flawless. No, not maybe not flawless, but
better, it would improve it by maybe 60%. Best guess for me.
yeah. But kiters aren't fun. Everyone knows that.
Yeah. Oof. Well, even getting hit from the front, it can still
Hmm.
get through eventually.
Yeah, it was a good attempt. Still one of my fan favorites.
Yeah.
Just like the
Fan
Gator.
favorites.
Well, I'm a
Which
fan.
ones? I see.
You're fan, you're blowing air. Is it hot
How
air?
many kids you got there,
Just
Shawn?
wait. Next time, I'm just picking up a castle and putting it on tracks.
Yes, I've seen your castles.
Yeah,
They-
they would be pretty scary if they were tracked.
They're just slightly too expensive.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's a 100K budget.
Oh, think about the wall of direct inputs I could make for 100k. Holy
Oh.
shit!
Oh,
Yeah.
was I
There
played
would.
that Better Balance one? One of the guys submitted a wall of diff. That thing was fucking brutal. Like it was
Yeah,
just diff bugs.
I've seen some brutal diff designs.
It's only brutal for like the first second when it loads in.
Yes, but if that's enough to take out
But I
the
gotta say,
opposition,
like most people that build like walls of diff, they don't even bother to synchronize the guns, which is
oh yeah,
just poor craftsmanship, honestly.
Well, most of the div things are poor craftsmanship. That's why it's just there to instantly kill whatever it's facing. It's not meant to be good craftsmanship.
and
It's meant to be cheesy and just insta-kill.
unless it is, in which case you have one of those mind-bending situations of, wait a minute, this is actually quality
Well,
craftsmanship.
you could make like a pretty good Katusha, right? With a proper diff wall.
Yeah,
Like
well,
you could
I mean,
even
I've seen a very good diff craft that was made by the same individual that did
who's now
the Turtle Lord.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it for one of Gmod's tourneys. It was just like basically tore through that tourney of his.
Oh yeah,
But
he was
yeah,
doing the yeah, I saw those. I like
I mean,
Gmod's tourneys.
there's been a lot of really good designs. Obviously, sometimes your opponents account for it, and so it isn't as effective. And so, like, comparing two different
Is the
tournament
mammoth going in
designs.
for a lance?
Ooh,
Yeah. Yeah, but
Monoliths versus mammoths. Who will win?
it can be pretty hard
One of the
to
mammoths have already
armor
lost their gun.
against a wall of diff. Like, just the same as it
Oh,
can be hard to armor against Doomcram.
you don't armor against it. That's
Just
the
not
trick.
where they fire.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, sure, you can try and dodge it, and that's probably the best option you've got, but not all tournaments are going to allow you to very easily.
Ooh, what died? Huh.
Was it Super Miner? Probably.
Oh, yeah, it was one of the miners.
Oof.
One of the 19s.
Yep.
One of the 19s.
Yeah.
Clone Force 19.
Indeed. But we all know the winner of this tournament is Shawn Reed 19.
Yeah.
It'll be nice to finally receive a championship title, even though
Hey, it's been a while.
yeah, even though I probably will end up keeping my TO as my primary. It'd be nice to have it.
Well, you can't join the newbie one anymore. Newbie rumble,
Yeah.
which upsets me.
Well-
it's a nice basic boat one. We don't have a lot of those.
Yeah,
I've
I
never
haven't.
bothered entering
I mean,
Ruby Rumble.
there is a difference in champions these days. It's those who became champions by beating the old champions, and then you have. Oh,
Focus.
no, I'm not gonna say it.
Are you gonna make Tiz cry?
No.
Oh,
no.
I'm not a champion.
How are you not a champion? You've been putting out competitive builds.
I haven't
He
won.
focuses
Yeah,
on
that's the thing.
aesthetics.
And that too.
Oh my god. Alright,
Yeah.
let's go see what the other guys are doing, because that's fucking boring.
You can be competitive and not win. I mean, I haven't won a tournament yet.
You're about to, because it's
Yeah, well.
mathematically impossible for you to fail at this stage.
Nice.
Hey, last minute entry. Come on, give it to me.
Well, I got 2 more weeks, and then I am gone. So
You are gone.
Mhm.
Well, I wouldn't say you're gone to when you're going to Europe, right? You're.
yeah, but like do they even have internet over there? I don't know. I assumed it was mostly just World War II memorials and what are they called? Anti-Semitic quotes. Isn't that basically what they got over there?
No, that's the Middle East.
Ah, fuck.
Uh,
My bad.
anyway. Soon there's going to be a World War III memorial.
Ooh.
I hope not.
Yeah, hopefully not.
Time will tell.
Well, hopefully you can pull it out of the fire.
Hmm.
I just wish if we
Well,
were gonna do it, we did it when I was younger. God damn it.
Ooh.
Oh, did that take it out? Must have. Yeah. Nice hit.
Ooh.
Well done.
Anglerfish might win it. What was Einstein's quote? I don't know how they're gonna fight the third, but I know how they're gonna fight the fourth with like sticks and stones.
What?
Yeah. I know what you're
right.
talking about.
I enjoyed that quote. It had a good logic to it. Oh, devastating.
Nice. Well, that's one way to flank.
Well, it seems to be working.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're getting some top attacks in. I mean,
That is not something I've seen those mammoths do so far.
This is awfully interesting, I would say.
It's something different. And they're firing at each other, so that's always a good sign.
Hmm.
Who's that? Is that me?
That's you.
Yeah, that's you.
What am I doing here?
crashing the party.
I think you're about to get run over.
You know, a big issue in a certain tournament was that your avatar died. And so it was pretty hard to record because you didn't have the option to make it immortal.
Oh,
Mm.
And so this was a long time ago, and so you could level your HP in an attempt to survive the tournament.
interesting. Like, at least it's kind of a what's the word I'm looking for? Like a gatekeeper for running tournaments. You have to have your avatar leveled up before you can do one.
Yeah, I think I went into like a campaign at one point and just maxed the difficulty modifiers and then maxed the levels, I guess.
I'm still looking forward to when the next Star Sector starts. I'm almost ready.
What? The next one? You mean this one or the
Yes,
actual...
this one.
Yeah, alright.
I don't even know what my laptop can do from the depths. It's I didn't really want to get a new one for the trip, just in case it goes missing.
Oh yeah.
Besides, I heard Europe does sell electronics too, so if I do need to get a new one, I can.
True, true.
Like I was down in Caribbean, and like electronics and stuff like that, though, were a lot harder to find. And so I bought a spare laptop ahead of time, just because.
I wonder if the keyboard layout's the same. I've heard
No,
that they're
no,
not always.
quite. No.
Yeah,
So it really depends on where you buy the keyboard. Like even in Europe, it's really different.
right. I figured it might be. So, like, you go to buy a computer and suddenly your typing is as if you had autocorrect failures.
Is it a completely different layout too, or is it?
No, not a completely different. Most
A few
of
keys
everything
get
is
switched around typically.
yeah. Mostly if you check the alphabet of that particular country, then if it's a bit different than yours, then there might be some major differences, I guess.
Screw you, ancient Greek alphabet keyboard.
Well, let me just. Oh, we actually do have a chat in this this wonderful thingy. Let me just find a video.
All right, done the first round.
Well, it survived.
It did. Victory goes to Sir though. Had the most surviving HP. Let's see how it goes this round.
Go, I found it. You wouldn't find these on your keyboard, for example. Obviously, Coffee can't see this, but the rest of the spectators can.
Yeah. The A.
Yes, try to pronounce it, please.
What Kolokilvetkit?
No, it's like Aether. A.
Oh, that's obviously AO. That's how. That's what those letters make. AO. AO.
Yeah, that's. I mean, it's pretty close.
It sounds like something you yell at your buddy. AO, come over here.
Ayo.
Hey, different battle this time though.
I mean, disabled some guns. I can see that.
They're not
Yeah.
humping the same tank. This guy has managed not to put its gun, knock its own gun off.
Yet.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
It is
no.
trying.
Yeah, like. Oh, I don't. I think I might have to blur that. It
Put a
is,
sensor bar on.
That's all
Not
the
safe
way
for
inside
YouTube.
there. Like it is their second date, so you know, I'm not here to judge, but
Hey, someone likes to do it in public, so
yeah. Well, you know, this guy took one for the team. He's getting the heavy one.
Somehow pushing it across the sand.
Sometimes physics are funny. Oh no 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 no
Oh,
no no no
no.
no!
God damn it.
Oh, lovely.
Every time it's worse enemy.
Uh,
Oh man, this one's barrel seems somehow, and it's shooting itself. That's
They seem to have a little bit of a problem.
something happened.
Nothing's despawning as of yet, so. But yeah, I think I can predict where this one is heading.
A 10-minute run out the clock episode.
Well, at least we have.
What gave you that idea?
Well, we've got a ton of company this time.
well, I don't know. I think the rear tank could end up getting too damaged or lose its AI just from grinding out the front of the tank.
True, it could happen. Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
Yeah,
well,
good call.
Spoke
yeah.
too soon.
Just got competitive again.
Oh yeah,
Oh man.
I forgot the repair bots were a thing.
Wait, it was competitive?
Well, it looked like to be another sweep by Sir, but with that being said, it looks like Charger's completely out. So Mammoth. What's that? The modeling is just laying into.
Yeah, that's a pretty tanky tank. It's able to hold its own pretty well.
So I think overall for the tournament, Sir's worst enemy was himself. Basically
Yeah.
every match.
Yeah, a little bit.
I mean, I can relate to that. So
I think the only team that was more so its own worst enemy were the poor flamingos.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I've seen some designs that are walker designs that can move very fast.
oh yes, I mean, you can do pretty fast movement in walkers, but
Yeah.
Only by strapping jets to their asses, though.
Well, yes.
didn't
Other than
this
that-
tournament have like a speed limit as well?
At a speed limit and a speed minimum, and
Yeah.
then nothing out of the air tab. Which
I think there
Johno
are
originally
certain.
built with the jet stabilizers, and then
You
realized
plan
he
to-
couldn't.
Do you plan to add like a turn rate requirement as well, perhaps?
No, I might just shorten the time limits next time I run one of these to 5 minutes. Because most
I
of
mean,
them have been decided before.
yeah, like most matches are decided in 5 minutes. It's
I do look forward to joining another. I mean, this has been a fun tourney to build for.
Yeah, I really enjoyed running it. I was gonna say, yeah, if I do round robin again, 5 minute matches. If I just do the brackets, then the proper tens. I think part of it's we've seen these guys a lot.
Yeah. No, those missiles don't discriminate.
Nope. Keeps up like this, Artemis might take this round.
I think so. Then again,
Well, he's got lots of mats and he's got repair bots.
yes, a fun strategy, isn't it, Desalia?
Anytime repair bots are involved, you gotta be very careful.
Yeah, I thought I limited them enough, but they haven't been a huge thing.
Well, there's been a couple of times where you've seen like, I think Shawn and that.
Me against Sir is an example.
I think
Where-
Apocalypse Tank also had a really unlucky time because the repair bots
Mhm.
would add or start building that ramp into the tank and
Yeah.
just exploded from the inside, which was unfortunate. But
Well, at least unstuck the two, which allowed me to grind it out more.
well, yes, but the main damage was done once you built once the repair bot built a block inside the other tank, because then it will kind of glitch out and blow up most of the time.
That's some
At-
unfortunate physics there.
Yeah, at least from what I've seen, that's
I thought it was just like bouncing it out of the overlap.
Oh no, you can actually build a design around basically breaking off the tip and then ramming an enemy and building inside an enemy, and it
Ew.
sort of blows up.
Oh, whoa. Now you're gonna make a bunch of us add shit to the bloody rules section.
No, no, I mean,
He's been doing that to me this past couple weeks.
I have had a bunch of fun with Shawn.
Yeah.
But
You broke off a tip inside Shawn there? Is that what you're telling us?
no,
Oh,
I
no.
show them big anime titties and how much they could hide.
Yeah, that's actually true. And how dangerous dancing anime girls can be for a
Yeah.
tournament.
Something like that.
I was gonna say, I was building for that Ace tournament you got. I
Oh,
was fighting against those blimps.
yep.
Tiz made, I think.
Mhm.
And they were freaking brutal, man. They just took apart the design I was working on. I was like, God damn it. Like, I couldn't even defeat one of them with, like, something double the cost. I was like, fuck.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah,
that's
I
kinda how I
was
felt
Killing
going
the
up
war
against
balloon
them.
as you get behind it.
I was really but I was really surprised that it didn't do better because it felt like honestly a really solid design that would
Well, you figure you've got a 1-to-1 ratio on them, right? So like if one of them doesn't destroy a design, then if there are two, then it's probably going to lose, right? It's a one shot.
yeah.
All right, for
And-
the tiebreaker, by the way, guys.
And
Just came out ahead on
exciting.
that one.
Yep.
and the fact that they're basically suicide designs is that like if you've got
No,
a double
he-
entry.
Oh,
he
not
was
those
talking
things.
he was talking about
Oh.
the war balloon, which was Tisalia's other.
I thought you were talking about the meme one with the dancers
No, the
on
Jolly
top.
Pigeon is just funny.
Hey, okay.
There was a time where I figured, oh, wouldn't it be ironic if it actually took out his main entry? Because it's a single entry, so it's possible.
Yeah.
Oh, it's quite easy to take out the single entry with two things.
Yeah.
All you need is one behind it.
Oh, big hit.
Pretty hard to actually catch it though. Like it's fast and agile.
Very fast and agile, which was sort of what I imagined would be the.
The norm.
But
Yeah.
but look at this. A disabled gun, but I don't really see much damage. Is it pure AP it's
I
firing
think it
or
went
what?
straight down the poop chute.
Right. Oh,
'Cause it needs
is
a
that
middle part.
Oh.
is that sloped armor I see? Zoom out a little bit. I mean,
Up front, yes. Yeah.
slope spam. Oh no.
Yes.
Oh.
Be sad.
Hey now.
Yes, I became. Oh well.
At least it doesn't really show up.
No, I guess not. It's just. Oh well.
What's wrong with the double slope design? Do you find it cheesy?
Like
Do you?
Limburger. I like well I like mild cheese.
I don't mind a bit of double slope. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, a front full of wedges gets annoying, but it's practical.
Yeah, and there are ways you can deal with it.
I mean, at least he has hid it behind some wonderful decos.
Yeah. No, it's a
Right.
gorgeous looking, like, he is a straight looking tank. Like,
Yeah.
Straight-looking tank.
Well, I just
Wow.
Tank destroyer.
Wow.
No, it's a
Oh.
gay-looking tank.
Yeah.
You guys know what I mean. It looks like an actual
I'll
real
get
world.
cancelled for that.
Other like the monolith. Like you might see that in the Wild Wild West, but that's about it.
Yes.
Oh, there we go.
That's devastating. Once it is it the flak that glitches through the armor or something, or is it just
Oh, it's
because I don't feel like it's doing a lot of damage and then suddenly something blows up, which is
the Charger's got a good gun. Like
yeah.
had a good gun.
But
Shit.
this
Oh,
gun is
strange.
disabled, so
I haven't been mobbed by a bunch of blue-haired people yet.
Well, that's
why
good.
would you be?
Don't
Out
worry.
of context phrases.
He likes the grannies. I'm not here to judge him.
No.
He can't run too fast either with those walkers.
Wow. Sheesh. You guys.
Look, no, it makes sense, right? Like they're called walkers, not runners.
Yeah. Yep. My goal in life is either to die early or to die like really old. Ooh.
Oh man.
Oh.
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 Anyhow, if I die old, I want to be that really old guy that crosses the street really, really slowly, and then realizes he has forgotten something, and then has to slowly turn around and, waddle his ass back.
You wish to be an annoying old guy. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Preference to die on my feet, but if not, super annoying old guy also isn't a bad way to go.
Pretty
just a little
viable
bit
to
dirty.
stretch. Yeah.
I just really hope that retirement homes have plenty of internet access
Oh,
by the time I'm that age.
Can you imagine like the bunch of gamer gramps that will be sitting in those homes?
Yeah.
All the FTD people.
Yeah.
oh my
Yeah.
god, that could be types of care homes. You have like a StarCraft care home, a
Yeah.
Call of Duty care home.
Yeah, like, and then you
Oh,
have
man.
like tournaments between the care homes.
Oh, that would be. Well, now there is like I don't know how much care
Definitely
homes
better than
typically
cockroaches.
make, but that's
Oh,
a
shit.
good idea.
I mean, obviously one of the snipers has a advantage compared to the other one.
Well, depends
You
if
can
you have
see-
Parkinson's or not.
Yeah, I mean, he can see, and then he also doesn't have like arthritis or something.
Oof.
Oh, he could get that
Oh,
Nintendo
damn it,
head thing.
Shawn! You shot me again. I'm on your team.
Yeah. And then you have the guy that simply forgets like Alzheimer's, and then he forgets how to get into the game or like the objectives of the game.
Well, he'll
Wonderful.
just
I
switch
mean,
to porn. Like that's what it'll be. He'll just switch right to porn in a second. He forgets what he's doing. Huh? It's look at them fucking anime titties. That's what I'm going for. What the hell is this thing making noise for?
No, coffee, we're in the game. We're not doing that part yet. No,
No, don't talk.
we're in the game.
Goddamn computers.
Back in my day, deflector shields could take a hit. We
Eat
can't
sticky bomb
deflector shields.
sword.
Why is this porn talking to me? This is not what I want.
my goal is at that point to be the really grumpy old gaming coach. Come on, team, you can do it.
But I forget the guy's name from Rocky.
Yeah,
Except
exactly.
You're also training another trainer that's the same age.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Well, that would be a wonderful time. Though this match, not long to go, and the HP values pretty close,
Yeah.
honestly.
This is a tight match that was actually on a tie. It's one of the few ones we've had this game.
Yeah.
Or,
There's like
tournament.
1.1%.
HP valves? Did they add that in the 1000th update? Or was it the Millennium... what? Were we watching porn again? I don't
It's okay,
remember.
Tisalia. Come sit.
But I was sitting. Or was I standing?
You were just pooping.
I mean-
just pooping.
Oh, right.
I've seen you play lots of VR games. You would be wearing that VR headset and then forgetting that you're not in that reality, and would kind of be confused about
Just
that.
you
I believe.
wait, I will be a brain in a jar.
So, I'm pretty
Probably.
sure that was a show in the 90s. Some sort of VR, old folks, people trapped in VR. I feel like I've already seen that.
I mean,
Sure, that's just Sword Art Online, an anime from back in my day. The first series was pretty good, but the second was really bad, and it just went worse from there. And then people hated it because it was really mainstream.
Damn it, Shawn. I think
Yes.
we've gotten him stuck on the old guy track again.
yeah.
Can you come hit him with your stick or something? I don't know. You know the
No,
stick I'm talking
apparently.
about.
Is it your wiener?
What?
No, it's
What?
probably the Bobbit Club.
Yeah, the Bobbit Club, indeed. But it's no longer a close match. This.
Nope. But it was a good match. And down to like the
Huh?
last minute,
Yeah.
so
Indeed.
I mean, it's close
realistically,
in a sense
like,
of scale for battles overall, but yeah.
I think this will be a checkmate for Mr. Call Sign Artemis.
yep.
What? We were playing 2D chess?
3D,
It was
Blitz,
definitely 2D.
4D.
Blitz game, it definitely was not.
No Blitz game, yeah.
Yeah.
We need longer time controls.
Hey, just to refresh my memory, who won that one? It was call sign, right? Yes.
No. Call sign was 75.5,
Yeah.
Oh, let me scratch that.
And-
Sir.
and the other was 78 point something.
Yeah.
Yes, that would be
Excellent. I'll go back and check the
Correct.
tape later.
No, I said it was checkmate for call sign, right?
Yes, meaning
Indeed.
that he was checkmated.
Yep.
Yeah, meaning he lost. Yes, I was.
I mean, if I'm wrong, then
Well, yeah,
I blame
Yeah,
I blame Coffee's stream quality. It's absolutely terrible. I need to let's
I
increase the
blame
size a
Coffee
little bit.
Spacecraft.
Yeah, or lack of, honestly.
Exactly.
All right. Well, Tiz, you got Tiz versus the Flamingos.
Oh, I wonder who's gonna.
This should be a very interesting match.
Here's the thing. Maybe the Flamingos will just win this one.
Suddenly
I'm
start.
rooting for the Flamingos, really.
yeah, I mean, we all are rooting for the Flamingos, but
Yeah,
Exactly.
like I'm rooting for the Flamingos. It's just that I'm also realistic.
Well, they're hitting stuff, which is nice. That's good.
I mean, can you guys imagine if one of the Flamingos goes into a charge and steps on all of Tiz's tanks? That would be. Well,
it's done that. The problem is you can't have rams on the feet.
Well, it just lost a leg.
Yeah, well, no,
I think
that's...
it needs that.
Oh, that's not...
it
yeah,
kinda,
Oh, you
yeah.
think so, but now it looks like it's going to go faster.
Look at the. Look at
And it
the-
shot its gun. Oh, this
Oh,
one's going.
oh,
Yep, this one's
oh,
charging.
oh.
It's charging.
Look at it.
It's
There it
actually.
goes.
Oh!
Something might
Oh.
happen.
Oh, oh,
Oh,
yeah.
oh my God! Is that thing turning?
Yes.
Holy
This
crap.
thing
Turning.
couldn't fucking walk for half the game.
Turning.
Ah!
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
It did it. It did it.
oh,
Yes.
what? It did it. It did it.
Nice.
I-
What?
Holy crap!
What
It
just happened?
it
just-
despawned it.
Yeah, it just.
Oh, the altitude limit. It kicked it in the air.
Yes.
It
Yeah.
hit the altitude.
Damn.
Hey.
The
I-
flamingo actually did something. I'm
Oh.
impressed.
I'm gonna point out that this actually might be a victory for Johno.
Yeah.
God damn.
The flamingos are
Because all you got left is the Athena.
currently
And
winning.
it doesn't have guns.
I gotta say, I freaking almost called it though. It would start stepping on the tanks, and
I don't
I
think
think
anyone was
this is
expecting the
actually a
bicycle
victory
kick
for
into
him.
the air.
no, I honestly
Just
expect.
check the other hellhound. I think it's lost its turret.
Yeah.
I honestly
This is
expected.
looking like a straight up victory for him.
Oh
yeah.
Is this
my-
his first victory?
Oh, a 10-minute
I-
victory though.
Oh.
I
Well-
honestly expected the flamingo to like if it stepped on the tank, it would blow up the turret. That I figured it would do, but send it flying into the air like a
Yeah.
freaking airplane. That I did not even consider was a possibility.
My
I
God.
Don't even think this is Johno's first victory. Didn't he win against the Gator?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I
the
think
Gator
so.
DQ'd, didn't it?
Yeah,
But this might be the straight, like a straight.
a fair victory.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He actually
Yeah.
killed something.
right.
Holy shit, that was cool
And
All
in
though.
a
they gotta
pretty
do is just
epic
not
way.
destroy themselves for 7
Like-
fucking minutes.
Can you imagine if someone made a actual like really stable like consistent walker that just kicked tanks away?
That would be an extremely effective one.
Yeah.
Just
I mean,
Ye-
I feel like we missed out on screaming Pele.
Oh, I was just happy we caught it, man. Like, can you imagine if we'd just been looking at one of the other tanks and been like, where the fuck that one go?
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck occurred? Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think
We actually got to see the flamingo go into berserk mode.
like the flamingos are damaging themselves ever so slightly from
Yeah.
But-
Existing, but
Yeah, grinding on the
fine.
ground.
but I mean I think this
can I just give this to him? I want to give this to him.
Tell
I
you what,
don't
hits
think
the
you can
5-minute
avoid
mark,
it.
We can give it to Johno.
Yeah,
You're
yeah. I
And,
don't think anything will change the result.
I just want to give this to him flat out from the kick.
Well, it's because he, yeah.
He's
Interesting to
earned
see if
this
he does it
just
again.
from the kick. I really should have had that able to fire.
Just a little bit of dual wielding could have just wiped the floor with the whole.
Yeah. Put in something like a rotary blast cannon or something, even.
Well, he's got the turd on top. Like,
It's all for sea wisp purposes, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which is interesting. Had a small competition in making a missile destroying thingy. That will be interesting. See the result of.
all right. That will be Johno's first combat victory. Congratulations,
Hell yeah.
Johno.
Cool.
Yeah, congrats.
Congrats, yeah.
Absolute top shelf.
Pele!
You, I mean,
I'm
hey,
sorry, Tissalia. I'm rooting for Johno here.
We all are. We all are, myself included.
proof that when the flamingo actually works, it does well.
Oh, come on, don't flip over. You can step on him again. You can do it.
There you go.
Oh,
I think it was the middle one that did it last time, but
yeah, it was.
It's getting into the groove.
Come on.
Come on.
It's
Come
it's
on.
Like, oh, there. Oh.
There it goes.
I think we were all amazed last time when it turned. Oh my
It's
god.
quapping. Oh.
Oh my god.
Holy
Yes.
shit.
I wasn't
Oh.
successful in stepping on it this time.
But we
But
could always try again.
It's still alive. Like, let's just give it that. Like, it's...
I think it's stalling at this
No.
point. It's
Man, it's like a game of quap.
Ah, yes, Quap. Game everyone's familiar with.
It's okay for those who don't know it. It's like a Java game or something like that. You use the keyboard keys
Oh.
Q, W, O, and P, and they each and
Yeah,
they
the
can-
running game. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, the running game.
Yes.
Holy shit, I was bad at that game.
I think all humans
Everyone was. Yeah, that's the whole point. It was like Johno's walkers. It was like trying to get your human to walk and jump over hurdles and stuff.
There was this pretty good Steam game that I played a while back. Like a good waiting game. It was all about you had all these individual muscles and parts of the body, and then you like had a certain number of turns, and it was a fighting game. And so you can like adjust the muscles every turn to go like a certain direction and do like a certain movement.
Yeah.
Well, there is a game. I don't think it's that one, but your only move is hustle.
Your only move is what?
Your only move is hustle.
Oh.
It's a fighting game that like you have different actions. You remember like the stick figure animated fights that they had like
Oh yeah.
a decade ago or so.
Yep.
Imagine that, except small increments turn by turn, and you're fighting against another player, and you're each choosing moves that you possibly can do.
I want to see if I can figure out which game I was thinking of, because it's similar to the derpy running game, except you're fighting each other, and people got really good at this game to the point where they did like parkour. They modded in like parkour challenges where you had to do a lot of stuff to.
Ooh.
And then, like after the match is over, this is what I found was really fun. Was you could replay it all in like real time, and
that was a thing for this newer your only move is hustle game. Is it replays the entire fight in real time at the end?
Yeah, and that's. I think I know which one you're talking of.
I don't know that the floppy game, the running one. That always reminded me of like if I got too high and forgot how to walk, and like I just overthought it.
Floppy game. Is that
the running game that we were just talking about?
Oh, okay. I was thinking there's another one that. Oh shit! What's it called?
This is going to take a while.
No, they're almost.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
No, look at that.
I'm
One's
just
turning over. Okay.
I'm just
not right now.
I'm just
like
making
mob beasts
conversation.
or something.
They got 5 and 9%. I'm hoping Tiz's has enough output to put it down straight.
That's just sad, that one.
I mean, they're being their own worst enemy right now.
Yeah.
Oh well, I mean, they're getting
That
shot
and the
at.
bullets.
But yeah.
There goes one, and there you got the last ones. Only Pele kicked the tank again. Still got one more
What a
match. with him.
shame. We can hope. We can hope.
It would have been pretty great if they had some sort of anti-roll maneuvers. Just
Yeah, I think. So he had submitted to me, and I was like, "Hey, no air tab," or so he asked me about the jet stabilizer. And I was
yeah.
like, "No air tab, man. That's totally off the books." And then like shortly after he resubmitted it again, I was like, so I'm wondering if he maybe didn't give it enough of a test run.
I mean, those things are still
I,
stuff with air tab.
Sorry, say again.
I
Those
was
things still have
almost.
stuff with air tab.
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah, those are pivot surfaces.
Which pivot? Oh, for fuck's sake.
A what?
Yeah, whatever.
It was one of the more interesting submissions. We'll give it that.
Hey,
I kind of thought those might have been decos, but I don't know. It's just
No. Oh.
I kind of
Holy crap,
realized
two of them
now
are
they're
running
probably
now.
not. Oh boy!
No,
Yes!
don't trip over each other. God
Oh,
damn it.
The
Dang nabbit.
strongest will survive and come out in an attack. Or they'll cannibalize each other.
Apparently so.
I did indeed eventually figure out the name of that freaking game.
What's the name
It
of the game?
was Tori Bash.
I have. Never
I'm not
heard
sure
of it.
if I pronounced that correctly, but I might as well link the page. Why not?
Ooh, ooh.
Oh,
That's what you get. Just a little step.
Oh, come on!
Bicycle
Come on.
kick
Thank you
that
for
fucker.
Just-
ignoring
just-
it.
Give it a good kick in the ass. Oh,
It tried.
No,
No.
and then-
Walking. Oh.
no. Oh. Very sad. Oh, there's one in full charge. Maybe? No? Never mind, it's stalling. It lost the tail and then it struggles to. Ah. Oh well.
I mean, I've heard in some species showing your belly is a sign of submission.
I mean, yes, and at the same time, what's the defensive position like? A lot of, well, I guess cats and other, well, creatures go into when they are getting chased or something. They fall on the back and then use all their paws and claws and stuff to defend with.
So you've tried to bathe a cat before then. That's what I'm hearing.
Oh, I've dealt with plenty of cats. No, I'm not that. No, that way.
Which way?
Who's this
Which
little
way in
sad
particular?
guy? He's doing so hard.
I linked it in chat for the good spectators, of course.
Uh-huh. Oh gosh.
Oh, this
Oh.
isn't looking good for Johno. I don't think he's got this one.
Well, at least we got one interesting round out of it.
Oh,
Yeah, at least there was one
and I gotta say,
victory.
that was a like if someone else had actually thought about this, that could have been a pretty effective attack against other stuff. Like just the ability to launch stuff.
Yeah, but doing it consistently would be.
Oh,
tough.
I showed you guys the Ebola strand, right? Or the concept of it, at least.
Oh, yeah, I saw it.
That
Or
would
what
be
you-
legal
well-
in this one. Huh.
What's the Ebo strand?
Don't want to know.
Yeah, it's a wiggly mass
It's
of multiple
nonsense.
sub-objects that just kind of twist around and into things and bore into it.
Indeed.
It's about as messy as it sounds. Oh, it stopped moving.
Oh,
Oh,
And
Did
that
it
is the
just
end of
give
Johno.
up?
But a spectacular last out, you know.
indeed, indeed.
yeah.
And then for the final match, we have it. We have the Bobbit versus the Gator. Let's see what the fuck happens.
Yeah, sure. This is.
Well,
It's gonna
who
help
knows?
work better for
I
our different
mean,
teams, though.
If they hit each other, that's gonna be very interesting. But I think it might pass it.
Yeah.
Sadly.
I don't know. I mean, mine would try and pursue. I don't know if it would be fast enough to catch it.
I'm hoping for a
It's-
big fat clamshell to land directly on top of the turret.
Bye bye, Bobbit. It
Well,
would.
no, I don't think it would pop the turret. The turret top is double layered.
I think you need a bit
Oh.
more than double layers on Cram. But oh, I think that's the front ramming stuff gone, but it's heading straight for it. Oh, maybe not.
Nice.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh.
That was a bit disappointing.
Yeah,
but I
worked
mean,
out well for one of you.
Yeah.
it lost the Rams on the
Oh.
front, I think. So yeah,
Oh.
this
Bobbit
is-
looks undamaged. Oh, now
Ooh.
it took some.
But we got a shot into the Bobbit, which did a lot of damage actually. 3%. That's a fair
That's-
amount.
Yeah. Well, it's
Like,
not
it's not
nothing.
25%, but you know, it's good.
No, I mean it's not like really a lot, but when you know what materials the Bobbit is built out of, it's a fair amount
Yeah.
of damage.
I'm feeling bad for the Gator already.
I mean,
Why the Bobbit's keeping up at least? At least it'll be a full match.
I was wondering if maybe some of the power has been taken from the Gator.
Yeah, well, it is missing its front end.
Yeah.
And
Makes it lighter.
back.
And part of it's... yeah, look at that. Just missed that shot.
No,
Expect
that-
Gator to dodge.
That would have been one of my detection pieces. I sent out Bowie's. Oh, I missed that one, I think.
Wait, did you say you're sending out boys?
Yeah. What are the
Shawn, why?
Just giving
because I
different
thought it'd be fun.
angles?
Poor Gator. He's just been bullied now.
Oh, whatever.
Are sending
Yeah.
boys
Run away.
into the Gator. I see how it is.
No, he's sending boys into the Gator.
Oh boy.
Bowie's, like, you know,
Yeah.
detection pieces.
Yeah, I know. I'm
What does
just
that do?
messing.
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity.
It's really accurate once it gets close to the enemy.
Oh, no shit.
The gun, though, Shawn, I'm slightly disappointed by the gun itself.
Yeah, so I think I might have misset the heat pen metric. Like, so I took a look at one of my old designs. I thought that the pen metric for 4 meters of stacked metal was like 24.2, but on an older design I had it at 32.2, I think. So I think I miscalculated, basically.
I see.
I think it's a little bit too low.
Well, you still did win, so
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
yeah,
Yeah,
but
there's no doubt about that.
like I think if I had set it higher, it might have gotten through Jimmer's armor, for example, with the heat. But oh well.
You still won
I mean-
against Jimmer, didn't you?
Yeah. The
John
gun.
hasn't lost.
Yeah, the gun is a very experimental design on my part. It's Sabot heat.
I wonder where you've seen that before. Hmm. It's a particularly derpy shell.
It is, but I figured for tanks, the amount of likely wedges that we would see, and heavy armor, and just pure AC.
Yeah.
If I could take out
Does
a wedge or
yeah,
beam or
does
so.
heat work against wedges though?
I mean,
I always
The-
thought.
the-
I always
the,
thought.
If it
What's
detonates
about-
on the wedge, then yes.
I was going to say that the sabot is for taking those out,
Yeah, but
and then the
I
heat
figured
is meant to.
one of the annoying parts about the slope design is that it works against like heat. It works against AP, like high
Works
pen.
against Pesh.
Yeah. So it really doesn't have any clear weaknesses. I mean, sure, you
I'm
can
sorry,
get
which designer or what are you
like
referring to?
slopes, slopey
Oh,
designs.
yeah. For slopes, if it was just a pure slope meta, I would probably do something like HE or
Missiles.
wide angle frag. Yeah, because like if you're going off between them,
I like
the-
frag doesn't really do very much
Like
against
I can agree
it's
with
bouncy.
HE. HE works against slopes ish, but as soon as you go slopes with heavy armor,
yeah,
something like-
it's harder. For that,
it's
it would probably be Sabot.
Yeah, it doesn't work very well. Ooh,
Yeah. It just
pretty much
disables
this.
rams.
Say, oh, that internal damage though. You just saw it temporarily. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
It's
or a nice big hole in the Gator. Which
still,
has just decided to try and run away.
Gator.
Fry up some gator tail.
I'm pretty sure Gator's probably the most resilient design we've seen. Because how many times is like its internals just been hollowed out and it's still like, we're good. Like it's not good at killing shit, but it's good at surviving.
I mean, the AI. What do you think? Where was the AI? It had like multiple, I believe.
Yeah, I think it had it all.
It's
on the
you know what it
inside,
reminds
and
me
then
of is
AI.
it reminds me of Onyx Watch designs, mostly
Really?
empty. Well, the fact that you can just hit them pretty much anywhere and not really do much to them.
yeah, true. That's
I mean, the Bobbit has just taken off the front and the back.
Yeah.
But it's
I
still got
love-
a huge chunk of firepower.
I love designs that are able to keep fighting despite, it's still firing and it's still trying
Yes.
to do stuff. So
Yes.
it's wonderful in that sense and entertaining to watch. Because if that thing would be just a slab of armor at the moment, like if the Bobbit lost the turret, then it would be pretty much a slab of armor.
Yeah. But the turret is really hard
Yeah,
to take out.
it's really like have we seen it lose the turret at all?
No,
No.
not a once. All
Nope.
of
The thing that's
the
done the most damage to it was actually the Fallout tank.
yes.
I think even in the match where we had the direct input against it, like the direct input did blow up the turret specifically. It just blew up the entire tank.
Yeah, I mean, if it
So
if it got through
I-
the tank itself, sure,
Yeah.
we could get to the turret eventually. But
So
You have
so
to
I
pretty
What
much
you
go
need
through the
to
whole
take
thing.
out the Bobbit? Land torpedoes.
land torpedo. Yeah.
Well, I mean, Aren't Jimmers large missiles kind of like that?
Kinda.
No.
Ooh,
You need to
No?
slide them along the ground.
a
Oh,
good hit.
well, I mean, they were when they were in bunker mode.
A good hit.
No, they're not sliding low enough.
Oh,
You need
Okay.
to slide them along the ground and have them
well,
detonate up.
yeah. So if you had like grenades, if you had say heat grenades with magnets, maybe you might be able to get in underneath. Because I mean, yes, that is the weakest. There is still an oblique layer down below,
Torpedoes are kind of silly. They're just fun.
but I mean, of all the different directions, it would be the easiest to take it out.
That tail, though. That wagging tail.
Yeah.
I'll give you some style points for the wagging tail.
Okay. I'm glad to get some OWO approval.
It turned out to be a lot more offensive than it was intended to be.
Yes, I give it that. It was meant as purely missile distraction, and
Instead, it was just a bludgeoning implement.
yeah, for anything trying to sneak up on it.
Actually, it reminds me of some African tribe clubs.
Oh
Yeah, I kind of know what you're talking about.
A Knopkiri.
Look at this guy,
So it's actually
coming
called-
it with the knowledge
almost-
facts.
It's almost like he's from Africa.
Yeah, almost like he's.
Australia.
Well, it's still South Africa. Like, it's not real Africa.
Hmm.
And silence.
Shots fired.
Pew, pew.
No, it's still very much Africa.
I know, it's very much cyberpunk. I mean,
I'm thinking more like live action Grand Theft Auto.
Hmm.
no,
Yeah, there's a lot of that goes
I
on.
was referring to a certain military parade and a meme culture around it.
All right, last match, last
Oh, look at
round
that.
of the tournament, guys.
Didn't they have that in like Star Wars? Was it? They kind of took that design as well.
The
And
Tuscan Raiders.
Tuscan Raiders. Yeah, there
Oh
we go.
yeah.
Interesting. I actually like that part a fair bit. Though
Dun, 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 dun.
where did that cram shell go?
Oblivion.
Oblivion, indeed.
Ooh.
Well, pretty strong showing for the Gator, though. Like, it's been in actual combat. It's taken the Bobbit down to almost 90%. So, you know, couldn't clinch the win, but it's a nice attempt, let's say.
Yeah, the Bobbit is very tanky. I think even for me, it's probably one of my most tanky designs. I think if the Gator just was set up to circle, it would be so much stronger. Keeping it at a broadside.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Like, it definitely would have positioned higher. I think it's.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't input the 6th round yet, but right now Shawn's at the front. Then it's Sir and Tiz. And
Who's winning between Sir and Tiz?
I haven't put in the 5th round
Probably
yet, or
Sir.
6th round yet.
And we're on the 7th, or is this the 6th?
This
I'm
is the 7th.
7th. I thought it was the 7th. Okay.
I just forgot to put in the
Oh.
last time.
Grinding
Oh!
away.
Look at that.
Ooh.
Hey,
Sweet
some bits out of
explosions.
that Bobbit though too.
Yeah.
Rams doing their work. I mean, at this point, it's not rams anymore. It's armor.
Yeah.
It's just difference in.
Well, I did put in a second
Gator.
layer of. I put in a second layer of rams because I did figure that the front could get taken out.
It's a good investment.
It's
Yeah.
still not as good at ramming as the rook. I gotta say.
Yeah, the rook just rams because it has its own gravity.
Yeah. Activate the tractor beams.
And that is it. Congratulations, Shawn. You have won
Thank
the
you.
tournament.
Thank you
Well
very
done,
much.
Shawn. Well done.
Woo!
GG.
It was about time.
Yeah,
Absolutely solid design, my friend.
thank you.
It was a good tournament. I don't know who's second or third yet, so here I'm actually going to pause it. Start the stream. We are recording. I'm going to say yes. Yes, we are recording.
Okay,
And
so
currently, Shawn
drum
has
roll.
won with 7 victories. Sirs came in second with 6. Tiz is running 5. Then it goes call sign Jimmer, and then a third way tie for last out of Johno, Psyk, and the Gator. But as a bonus, a Royal Rumble.
Oh, awesome.
Who will win this one? Place your
Flamingos.
bets.
Definitely the flamingos.
I mean, obviously, I'm
They're
going to
kick
go.
everything else into the air.
I'm going to go with the
Definitely.
safe one and say the Bobbit, just because lots of armor, repair bots. What do you guys think?
I
It is
would
hard to
feel-
bet.
I would feel bad if it was myself, but I mean, it's probably a safe bet. But I'm gonna try and say I want to see the Gator get it. I'd like to see that.
The
gonna
Gator
go
will
with Sir.
DQ
Yeah,
itself.
just- I mean, if it doesn't DQ itself, if it runs into something else and just like manages to survive by playing dead.
Well, let's see.
Yeah, sounds good. The Sandcrawler might actually be a safer bet than the Bobbit, but we'll see.
Oh, the Sandcrawler already took some damage.
Yeah, but it runs away from the massive melee that's about to begin. And we'll
there's the
see if...
Gator. He's making a run for it.
Oh no, the flamingos have already flipped over.
Oh
Aw.
no.
Unexpected rear attacks, though.
I'm not sure. Did the Sandcrawler have repair bots? Can't remember.
I don't think so.
Oh, that's a shame. I think he lost some firepower just now. Oh well.
Well, the
Good initial
Sandcrawler,
hit.
I was gonna say, I don't think it's gonna go far enough for it to DQ, but
No, it's
oh, there we go. Taking out the.
where's the
Oh,
Gator?
the lance didn't seem to do anything.
Did the Gator go away?
I think-
Where did the Gator go? Let's see,
I think the
flamingos,
Gator's
flamingos.
out there. Oh no, no.
Was that the Gator?
Yeah, I think so.
I think. Oh, Fallout Tank versus Gator. That's what's going on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fallout
Fall-
Tank.
Looks
Fallout
like,
Tank looks.
Oh no, that's the weak arse.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm like, it looks like it's going a bit slow.
Yeah,
Right. Oh.
Well, luckily,
conga line.
Bob.
It's just a dog pile on the bobbin.
Oh, that's nice. 2 different teams are going against it.
Yeah.
I think they're mostly going against each other,
Well,
to be honest.
The tail's been taken out. I mean,
Yeah, but it will repair.
The
Well.
Athenian just got killed somewhere.
They're like good buddies, those 2 little guys.
Yeah.
yeah.
I love their friendship. Maybe it's not a friendship, maybe it's something else, but
I don't know.
Team rivalry.
They're trying to chase tail, but there's no tail to chase.
Oh. give me a 5 out of 10 for the pond. Like, you might have a kid, you might not. I'm not sure where we are on that.
Well, the tail is already being
Definitely-
repaired.
Aww.
Aw.
That being said, the Bobbit might do something retarded in DQ. That's about the only way the Bobbit's going to get taken out, I think.
Well,
A man is allowed to hope, right? No.
Half
Well,
a
that's already
hellhound
gone.
minding its own business.
Ooh,
Oh.
Gator sticking in there with 69%.
nice.
Sandcrawler not doing too hot. Trying to run away the best it can. Oh,
Except
look
for the
at
Bobbit,
this.
I think it's the second highest health.
Yes,
No, it's
at the
really
moment.
effective against the Bobbit. Or was it? I can't remember.
Well, the anglerfish technically is at 100.
No. Yeah, the anglerfish is pretty good.
Yeah. Like, I'm surprised there.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm called just passing the 2 mammoths.
Well, they're just napping.
I think the battle is going towards the Gator.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Looks like the Johnos are they're taking a timeout. I don't think they're they did their good kick for this round, and then that was it.
And that anglerfish, though, I mean, where in the world did it go off to survive
I don't.
unscathed?
I also don't want to
I-
fight
it-
because it glitches
it-
out.
I think it's following the
Oh, fair.
Gator.
I think lots
because
of things
it-
are following the Gator, which is the issue.
The Bobbit is following the Gator, and the
The
other
Jimmer's
thing's
following
following
the
the
Bobbit.
Bobbit.
It
Exactly.
reminds me of like a Mario race
And
or
all the other
something. Like
things are following the
everyone,
Sandcrawler.
everyone is
Yes.
going in the same direction and just shooting at each other, trying to
Yeah.
mess up.
Send in the turtle shell.
Yeah. If I was the maker of that Sandcrawler, I'd add a booster missile just to speed it up a little. Just attach a harpoon to the missile and just speed it along.
Well, then it'd be the Sand Speeder, and that's a completely different thing.
Ah, shit. Yeah, truly.
Hmm.
I've sinned or something.
Pod racers.
I always
Pod
wondered
racing.
about latticing. Like, I don't do it because I don't think it makes sense. But doing the hatch,
Yeah, like,
one way and then one the other way.
I think, okay, so I don't do it because high explosives is a thing, right? But, like, against kinetics, technically it is better.
It makes a smaller hole.
Right.
But you don't get the backup, though. Like, if you kill one of the top bars or vertical bars, then you don't get that full backup for the horizontal. At least that's my understanding of how AC backup
Yeah.
works.
It depends. I think the theory is, like, less chance of punching a hole all the way through.
Fair enough.
Or at least not as big of a hole.
Let's see what
Bobbit's
gets you.
actually pretty low HP value at the moment.
Holy shit, 84%.
Yeah, I wonder what's killing
Yeah,
it. Is everything just ganged up on the Bobbit?
Well, it's
Pretty
probably
sure
one of
it
the
did.
fastest ones around.
I think it will repair, but I mean, That's pretty good. It might be actually the anglerfish that's doing all the work.
Well,
It's got that
everything's
charger, I
shooting
think,
it in the
putting
rear.
ground into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually the angler that's doing the work of hammering it down. If it just had a little bit more firepower.
Wasn't following the Gator, it'd be doing better. The most survivable thing that we've seen.
Well, I mean, it's debatably. I mean, yeah, it will survive to like low health percentage.
I mean, until the Gator is taken out, we are going to be following the wacky races.
Yes, we are.
Who would have thought the land ship would have been one of the faster entrances?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think it's the
Ooh,
way that the
my
Bobbit
half
tends
hellhound, unable to move, is racking up DQ points.
Oh,
to. Oh,
The mammoths have already DQ'd because, yeah.
well, they were resting.
Mhm.
They were done. They had a good fight.
Oh, poor angler fish trying to kill it, but the repair bot's just too damn
fast.
The half hellhound
Yeah.
is out.
Yeah. I think the Bobbit's tendency to like weave back and forth kind of slows it down from. I mean, it's good when it actually catches and, does a bit of grinding, but it kind of slows it down on the chase.
Yeah. But it also serves as a bit of a dodge function. If you did that intentionally. Otherwise,
How much is intentional and stuff like that? Always a question I ponder.
I can see a little bit way into the Bobbit.
Yeah, but the
It is
HP
thick.
percent, yeah, it's higher HP value at the moment than it was. So it will slowly be.
Yeah, some of those missiles are getting diverted to the Gator.
Gator don't
And
give a fuck.
Yeah, Gator
Yeah.
just straight up, just.
The Gator's just running.
Yeah.
Supposed to have DQ'd by now. What the fuck?
It's moving the
Yeah.
entire battle,
Ah, true.
Yes.
so it's not going to DQ.
I mean, obviously, a couple of entries captured my heart in this one. Gator might have been one of them.
Yeah. Good guy Bobbit keeping the Gator in the fight.
And everyone else chasing the Bobbit.
Yes.
See, right now that rear armor's really paying off. I tell you that much.
Yes. Yeah.
I think it's played off for the whole tournament,
Yeah,
honestly.
it's not the first time. Although I think a bunch of the resources may have been taken out. If you look at the back of the turret, that's where I stored a fair amount.
Oh, really? Why not in the internal cabinet?
Well, I did. I just ran out of space, so I stored the excess up there. Oh, we've reached the 10-minute
Oh,
mark.
Let's see. We have the Bobbit on 85.9.
Yeah. You got Jimmer coming in
And-
with number 2.
Oh,
Well,
Bobbit's
we don't have
flying
all
top.
the entries, right? We're missing
hey,
a
I
few.
can just keep playing it, which I'm
You
going to do.
can. All right.
We don't have all the
Oh,
entries.
there goes
Oh.
Jimmer.
Jimmer just DQ'd.
Whoops.
Ooh.
Not sure why.
Uh,
That might have been a glitch.
Or it might have fallen over.
Yeah, I guess. I thought it said
The battle.
85, but I didn't see right before.
nope. Is the Bobbit overtaking?
It was.
Or has it stopped?
Help! I've fallen or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gator's only at 57%. Still fucking moving, no problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because nothing's actually hitting the Gator either now.
I mean,
Well,
His gun is down.
yeah,
Well,
the gun is.
Its missiles are also down for the most part. What
Oh,
it's
it has
launching is just a
one.
detection system.
yeah, yeah.
Honestly, who will run out of resources first at this point?
I'm pretty sure
Bob?
those missiles must be heat to have hit from behind and taken out my missiles.
The Gator
the angler.
still.
Those missiles, they're coming in right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
from the angler.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Missiles have started to hit some vital stuff.
Yeah, I think it's just repairing.
Well, sure, it's repairing, but repairing the weapons is expensive.
I don't know. I think the Hellhound's gonna run out of fuel long before the Bobbit.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a problem. I mean, it says
don't-
the angler's still running at 98. Yeah, that Hellhound had a good cannon on it, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, but who knows what that is?
I know it's somewhere within range. Let's see.
Let's check
I
the
mean-
conga line.
Assuming those are like full-on heat missiles, they could eventually get through. Take out my engine, maybe. I've got 3 back there, so. Then again, they are all rear mount engines, so.
Gotta say though, that anglerfish doing some work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight up at the moment, soloing the bobbit after it's distracted by the.
Yes.
He's like, I want to be as tacky as you, Dad.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, oh.
Oh.
We're down
It's
to
almost
half
there.
a Gator. It might go south at this stage.
Oh no.
Are we gonna get there?
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
gonna start eating.
Uh.
Oh no, and then the missiles.
Gator don't.
I mean, the anglerfish is at the moment killing both the tankiest entry, like in armor wise, and the most resilient, like redundancy wise.
Yeah.
At the same time, it's at the moment focusing on both the bobbit and the gator.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd think the Gator would be having a worse day, though, but it's not.
Yeah,
Hellhound down to 1,000 fuel, trying to catch up still.
I can't see it, bro.
Yeah. It's struggling. It's bound to
man.
DQ from no fuel.
They had almost caught up to it, and now I'm like
Yeah.
running behind again.
You might have lost one of the engines.
Maybe. I mean, yeah, that's possible. Oh. I think I might
Definitely
have.
getting close to stuff that could hurt you.
Well, the engines.
Nah.
Like, all it's got to make its way through is a bunch more heavy armor and some metal. Like,
And some repair bots, yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
and the Pleek, of course.
Easy, right?
Yeah, and the ERA. But beyond all that, it's fucking got it.
Yeah.
Ah, Hellhound.
And it is dry.
Still, 98%, good showing.
Somewhere off in the distance, it's about to start racking up DQ points.
I think it certainly needs that.
The anglerfish though, still at 99.2.
Yeah, I mean the anglerfish. I'm really getting cozy vibes from it because it has that little trailer in the back. Like, I mean, what's it called? the thingy with the resources, I suppose.
Yeah.
Trailer.
Ammo and
And
trailer, yeah.
basically it's a trailer.
And
Yeah, the trailer allowing it to keep up.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
He's got actual resources tucked away in there.
Yeah.
like I said, I figured it was
Oh,
resources
something
and
happened. Hit the reverse.
well, it
No.
might have
Angler's now
gotten
faster.
a bit too close to both of the bobbit and the other one.
Dun,
Huh.
dun, 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 dun,
Well,
dun,
Hellhound
dun.
is out.
Aw, I'm sorry, buddy. It was a good showing.
It went somewhere. Who
You still
knows
came in
where?
third. I guess you can console yourself with that.
Yep.
Like, you still lost, but you
The
know,
Gator's just running
it's just doing
and
its thing.
running.
It just wants
think
to
that-
DQ, man. It doesn't
I
like
think
this.
the bobbit kind of learned its lesson and it's like, get out of the way of the missiles.
Yeah, it was starting to hurt. It seems. It felt like I'm tanky, but I'm not a gator when it comes to resilience. Let's move out.
You mean
Yeah.
the bobbit can't
Yeah.
lose half its mass and still be functional?
I mean, I don't know.
I
haven't
don't
really seen it
think so.
lose half its mass.
But it's getting dangerously close to repair now, right?
Oh, it's turning
Oh.
around.
It's gotten tired of this bullshit.
Gator's
Oh,
dead.
Gator.
Oh.
It got killed by the anglerfish.
Oh,
Yeah.
ho, ho.
The
The
angler.
Bob is just going to ram that angler now.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I think the angler actually reverses fairly quickly, right? No,
It's pretty fast.
I think. Yeah, I think it
I
actually
mean-
might win. In a
Depends.
Unless
It's got
the-
7,800 versus 13K. Like, it just comes down to attrition. Then.
yeah, I mean materials.
I mean, it's very good at attrition with those little rockets.
Yeah, the materials will obviously run out quicker by the angler, but
All it needs to do is, get there.
You still got missiles, too. Like, eventually the bobbit will repair. Maybe.
Unless it keeps, I was gonna say unless it keeps taking damage. Do you know if there's some sort of like formula OO for how repair bots choose their repairs? Is it like first damaged, first repaired? or is
I
it...
know I've read it in the past, and I think it has been changed, but
Yeah,
I can't remember for the life of me what it was.
because it does not seem like anymore that it's first damaged, first repaired. But I can't
I
for the
think,
life of me
like-
tell how.
Like way back before everything almost I think it repaired like in the some order of replaced blocks or something like that, but certainly not the way it works now.
Nowadays, yeah.
Yeah.
It's I've been trying to puzzle it out because
Does it just
it's-
repair the closest thing to the repair bot after it finishes the
Mm,
first repair, or
no, because if you've taken a look at some of the damage the bobbit's taken in the back, it's sometimes repairing the applique on the outside before repairing the
yeah, but
internal armor.
you would assume that it kept repairing the applique then, right? If it repaired the closest thing.
Well,
Like, it's not
I mean,
switching targets. Like, it's starting to repair the applique, and then the block behind it gets destroyed. It's going to finish repairing the applique first.
Yeah, like it finishes repairing the applique and then chooses it might choose the nearest thing afterwards, but who knows really.
I don't know.
I haven't really done a good amount of testing on repair bots. It's usually banned in tournaments for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
And
Not
so
obvious.
I haven't. Well, I mean, you can have a tournament with repair bots. That's fine. It's just that you gotta know what you're getting yourself into with
Yeah.
repair bots.
It can turn into a bit of a resource management game then.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you can repair yourself into oblivion,
Yep.
where you actually end up losing by
I mean,
resource attrition.
when you have like the possibility of kiters / frontsiders, for example, and repair bots, then you really have that attrition war.
Yeah.
It would certainly look a lot like this if the anglerfish was more armored and like imagine you have the bobbit and the anglerfish both trying to kite away from each other and then repair botting all the damage taken to the front, and
Yeah, I mean, it is actually possible. I think the bobbit is using its resources slightly faster than the anglerfish. It is possible the bobbit might run out first.
let's see.
But even if that was the case, I'm not sure that it would be able to damage the bobbit enough.
No, but you might have you could say it's a moral victory to have a more HP than Bobbit afterwards.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
But I mean, I think I'm going to go a bit of AFK if you guys are going to play this one.
It's almost done.
I'll do
Just needs 20 more minutes.
One eternity later.
Yeah.
It's all like it's doing good. Like putting holes and shit.
These are the battles I mean the Bobbit is obviously still driving, but if the Bobbit was disabled, just laying at the road and watching missiles chip away at it, that's nightmare fuel for me, at least.
Just weaves back and forth. Thinks about firing every once in a while. And it doesn't.
Yeah, I don't think it can.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Yeah, I don't think it can. Can you take a look inside the turret for a moment? I
mean,
was wondering
the HP,
what kind of damage it's got in there.
The percentage value of the Bobbit is actually increasing now that the front is facing towards. Oh my God!
Yeah,
What has happened there?
Yeah, it's taken internal damage.
Must be
How
heat.
though? Heat when you have poles around it?
Oh no, you can get pulls on the right angle. Like if you hit them square on, they don't give you that air gap. Like there's still angles where pulls are ineffective. So if you had a straight side shot or a straight front, or more likely probably a side shot.
If you head up a little bit, it might have. I don't know. I'm wondering if it came in straight off like the front of the turret or something, in through one of the missile tubes.
Okay. Oh, I hear what you're saying. Yeah, like lock on the turret.
Yeah. Okay.
Like something like that, or the one of those.
Yeah, one of those. Maybe. Well, I mean,
Firing piece is still intact, so.
Yeah, I guess not on that side anyway. Oh, I see some missing armor there.
Yeah.
Yeah, from the back actually. Yeah. Look at that. So, which would make sense.
Yeah, that would be basically the top back.
Yeah, top back, and then that. But it was chased for a really long time, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Man, think about how close that was. You could have clutched the victory if you had just hit that AI that was sitting right next to it. Like inside.
I mean,
turret.
Yes,
do you-
but no. The AI isn't sitting over the
What do you
or under
guys
the turret. It's kind of behind it.
Yeah.
do
So
you
I mean,
guys
it would.
like secondary heat?
That. I mean, I do.
I don't use it. I've tried it a few times, but I don't know.
I think I actually slightly prefer heat over hash, even though I know there are a lot of cases where hash is kind of
I
better.
mean, in these times, I think heat is overperforming compared to hash. But I
Mhm.
was mostly referring to, do you guys like secondary heat?
I mean,
I do
I
in
I,
Star Sector.
I do use it, so I suppose so.
Yeah, I don't use it much. It'd have to be like it's got to be a weird rules thing. The reason I'm bringing out secondary heat, at least for me, like
I'm probably
cap on missile launchers, perhaps.
It probably depends on circumstances. If I was to choose between APHE and AP heat, because both of them are good for slightly different things.
When you go into that tool that records projectiles and stuff,
Hmm.
it's really interesting to see how each projectile, I suppose, damages a block, and how the spread of that looks like when you use different settings, I suppose.
Yeah,
I experimented with double heat for a while, but it didn't seem that effective, or enough to like not as effective as just single heat. But you have like heat, and then you'd have the secondary heat behind it.
I've never tried that. Believe it or not,
I didn't find it a rousing success.
uh,
It's not. It's really not. I've noticed a couple of strange behaviors when you use it in combination with some other things, but I was just figuring you guys were more experienced when it comes to that. So
some other things like frag. I know frag heats sometimes, or at least it was at one point used.
Man, frag used to be the end all be all, but I haven't used it as much as I used to. Like,
Yeah,
it was a good general purpose, but it seems a lot less nowadays. I don't know
I
if they nerfed it, but
I'm guessing they must have because it just doesn't feel all that strong, you know?
ever tried to maximize the damage on a huge missile?
as a mob,
Mm,
No, I'm
I mean,
like
yeah, that's
it,
probably
it's
the best way
really
to.
it's actually really interesting when you maximize the damage on a huge missile, because if you spam a singular module on a huge missile, you won't deal as much damage, or most likely won't do as much damage as you would if you went different modules. And I've noticed the heat in that missile can do interesting things in combination with frags, and it's uh it's really fascinating to see like the edge case of such a thing,
what do you
like
mean when you say
a
interesting? Like, is it bouncing weird? Is it getting to places it's not supposed to?
sometimes you can get weird behaviors where it gets to places where it's not supposed to, and then you have other times where it's simply interesting to see that, say, if you went full explosive, it will take maybe 1/4 of the ship, just blow it up and disintegrate everything. But if you went with a mix of frag and heat and stuff like that, then you can actually blow up a entire marauder in one missile, for example.
I think that's, well, even better than, well, I mean, that's kind of Doom Cram level. Yeah.
But Doom crams are
It
cheaper.
really is Doom Cram levels.
Yeah.
In the space tournament last time we had, I did a little bit of testing after I
Oh,
fixed a certain ship.
That's what I was going to bring up about Star Sector.
Hmm?
Cram bombs. Those should come back. Like, maybe not the cram cannons, but the cram bombs. Like, I'm a big fan of those, and we don't get to
Give
use
me
those
space
nearly
cram.
enough. Like, I like space cram too, but I mean, like, the cram bombs, at least it fits a little bit better into the feeling of Star Sector, because it kind of reminds me of those Star Wars bombs.
Which were kind of stupid, though.
Yeah, well, Star Wars is entirely stupid, but they looked cool, and so fuck it.
But that's not how it works.
Yes, but sometimes I want shit to look
They
cool.
opened a hatch directly into space.
Yes, that makes sense to me. Don't,
That's not how you space.
like, yeah, not realistically, but it is if you want it to look like a World War II bomber.
Hmm.
But it's not, it's a space bomber.
Have you not seen Heavy Metal?
Or Iron Sky.
Yes, or
So-
Iron Sky.
No,
Oh, there you go.
I predict the Bobbit's resources to run out quicker than
Well, yeah,
The angler.
I mentioned that. I think it might. It's using them faster, but whether or not the angler will be able to, whittle
Do
it
any damage
down.
with the last bit. I don't know if it can pop the turret. Like,
easier
Well-
said than done.
Yeah. I mean, you saw that it actually took out some of the clips and,
how did it not blow up?
right?
it's not explosive.
Yeah, I mean it uses gunpowder, right? So
Isn't it just
slightly
Sabbath?
explosive.
It's Sabot heat.
Yeah.
Secondary heat.
Huh.
So heat
So, I'm-
tends to go boom.
Yes, but I'm actually wondering now if the Sabot, seeing as it cuts down explosive damage, also
Yeah,
cuts down that
Pro-
damage in the clip.
probably, honestly.
That would not be something I intended, but that would be pretty darn cool if it happened.
Yeah. Dun dun dun. That would have been good, but it didn't. Well, it partially did. What
Yeah.
else is inside the bobbit? Who knows? See, it just looks how there's not even like a wall separating it. Got your turbo fans. Those actually functional, or is that deco?
Which one? Or what are you referring to?
Shit, I lost it. I lost it. I thought I
Are
saw
you
it.
talking Yeah, those are functional.
Yeah, that's steam power.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Where are you exiting the steam out of? Out top or below?
You don't need an
no,
exit.
Those don't need it. They're stored in batteries, and then
Oh.
my gun is a rail gun, and is using it.
Oh, yeah, okay. I see what you're doing. All right, that makes sense.
The Hellhounds are also sort of railguns. The rail-assisted cannons.
Well, they packed quite a punch. It's just
Yeah, mine's rail assisted too, technically.
Hey, it has now passed it in resources.
Oh, it'll pack a hell of a punch against anything that isn't slope armored.
I'm gonna call that a bit of an oversight. I'll be quite frank.
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing you can really do against the slope armor.
I think once the
Sabot
I think
tips.
once the
Nope.
repair.
Because those just bounce.
No, Sabot bounces less against slopes than other
You
types.
might be surprised. The 4-meter heavy armor slope, they will bounce inside.
I didn't think sabots could bounce. I thought that was part of the
Oh,
thing.
they do.
They can, but they will bounce less than they used to.
Hollow point is pretty much the only thing that can't bounce.
Yeah, well, thump damage in general. But yeah,
Hollow point railguns.
There is just a ridiculous amount of damage reduction on
Yeah.
those
Yeah.
4-meter wedges.
Yeah,
And-
you don't get the full thump damage either. It's
and yeah,
Yeah,
hollow
so
points
if you shoot-
are so nerfed from where they were.
Yeah.
They're just
But if you shoot a sabot round at that 4-meter wedge, it isn't going to do anything.
Not with that attitude. You
But
gotta talk
I-
to
I-
that shit first. You gotta be like, hey, you got this, buddy. You fucking got this. You're not gonna bounce off. You were gonna go right through that puppy. Anyhow,
Not a heavy armor one.
it's certainly a lot more likely than a heavy head.
5, 4. I mean,
see if
no,
something
never mind.
happens.
8, 0. There we go. It's 0. It will now run on the remaining steam.
And battery
never-
power.
Yeah,
maybe.
and it will thereby run out of power slowly, and then it can't repair anymore. So
Thought it had a ring shield.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
it's
must have been doing some work.
it's actually like a moral victory to the freaking anglerfish. You know,
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
with a gun disabled bobbit, it can actually beat it by pure attrition, and damn.
All required was every other thing on a Royal Rumble to fight against it first, and then
I think
bash in the back till the Gator went dead.
Yeah.
I think the Sandcrawler in the beginning at least got a fair share of the love, as well as the Gator as well. But the Bobbits, think it had a fair share.
Yeah, it
against as well.
was ganged up on. I mean, I had missiles coming in. I had the two tanks from Sir.
Yeah, they really seem to love that. Oh,
Oh!
there we go. Well, there we go.
We finally got a turret pop. How much did it take me down?
It only took 38 minutes.
Yeah, I'm down to 80%.
Yeah, but you were at 90 before, so that was just.
I mean, yeah.
I was gonna get close to call it, but might as well just.
I mean,
your
if
thing-
one,
Like, remember
if
we
one of
tested
those-
it out a bit versus straight rammers. Like, that was a weakness for the Bobbit. Like, really good rammers.
Oh, the shotgun thingies. Yeah. Oof.
Yeah, but the Bobbit's been a very strong rammer overall.
Yeah.
yeah,
But the shotgun rammer it's not a pure rammer. It clears off pretty much all the other rams, and then it rams. So it's
yeah, it's using blast guns. Yeah,
yeah, clearing off the rams on the opponent, and then you ram it, and basically you win the ram at that point.
yeah.
And then it has a fair amount of power compared to the size, and then you have a ramming machine.
Congratulations, you win the GOAT trophy.
Bwomp, bwomp, bwomp. I'll just wait till it stops. It's almost done. I was kind of hoping for a more decisive.
You want to see the bobbit dead in amongst the sand in the desert. I see. You really hate the bobbit, don't you?
Well, I mean, who doesn't? That's in this tournament, really.
Now we just need to launch it into space as an NPC in Star Sector.
Yes. Include the bobbit as like a a reference to it in one of the desert planet lores?
See
Yes,
your
there
character.
we go.
Yeah.
Oh, it could be one of the events. Bobbit enters the system.
Yeah, do you want me to put on
Come
some
across a
ion?
Bobbit colony.
Do you want me to put on some ion thrusters on it and make it be an actual event?
Oh man, that would
The
be
Bob
entertaining.
Bobbit in space.
If you
Oh,
want,
no.
if you want to try it, go for it. I would laugh.
I mean, it would be a funny as shit event, though.
Yes, it would. I mean,
don't-
like I
I
say,
mean,
I'm not going to
it-
stop you.
It's. I don't have the design. You have the design, but
Oh, I mean,
it's
okay.
it is a 100K as well. So it's
Yeah.
not like completely going to be. You can't
Right,
really ignore it, right?
I don't know if all the rules follow the Star Sector.
Well, it
rules,
doesn't
but,
need to. It could
Yeah.
be like an event, and
Yeah.
thereby it doesn't need to follow the rules.
I mean, I could.
Bobbit
Hey,
ambush.
Say to me, but
I could pass you the design if you want to.
Sure.
All right.
I mean, I'm merely going to strap on some ions on it and stuff, but
Yeah, I mean, yeah, some ions, some I don't know, red to make it listen to the thrust correctly.
oh yeah, well, obviously going to have to make it function
Yeah.
with the ions, but it's. I think the FTD AI sort of got a hang of that.
I did a couple converts when I was doing the Gmods space tournament because there was like nothing to fight against, so I just sort of converted a few ships, like a couple of the lightning hood designs and stuff, just so I had stuff to test against.
Yeah, that was actually my first attempt at doing some space ship style design.
I really wish
And,
I hadn't forgot about EMP.
Do you
in that
guys
Gmod
think
one.
the Bobbit might actually ram it?
Well, I was just kind of looking at that, like the power
Yeah.
has been
Like it still has a little bit of power. It's going really slowly, but the anglerfish, I don't think it has any battery, and well,
it'd be interesting. We're at
If
45
that
minutes, really. At
happens,
this stage, I got to see what happens at the end.
yeah,
I've committed 40 minutes to it. There's no way I'm not seeing this.
do you guys think it will manage to kill the anglerfish with its last final breath, or do you think it will
I'm
kind of
not
just?
sure.
I'm not sure if it'll
I-
kill it, but it'll definitely hit it.
I think it will bob it.
Oh, snap!
Yeah, you got like 3 kids. That's what I've just heard. Like earlier, the dad jokes were pretty rough, but like that one just cinched it. Like if you don't know them, they're out there somewhere. That's what I do.
I see. Shit.
Oh, that's great.
I wasn't expecting to find out in this way, but in this manner.
Most guys don't. This is how we know.
Here we go.
Oh boy.
Dun, 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 and the miss. Of course, the fucking. Oh!
Oh,
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 but after
Oh.
that ram, it actually has
How'd it
more.
get- it got-
Wait,
What?
it
Oh,
got
'cause it
material.
did damage.
No,
Yeah, like it's
sub-object falling off.
yeah.
It's a bug. Like
Oh.
you collect materials from your own sub-object
oh
falling
wow,
off.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah.
And so we have a live anglerfish, but it doesn't have missiles anymore, sadly.
All right, I'm calling
And
it. That's it. It's got no fucking turret. That's
it's slower on HP than the Bobbit.
I mean, the only one driving home from
The
this
Bobbit can't
massive rumble is the anglerfish.
Well,
we're down to 100 power. This is it.
yeah.
Let's see.
I think, like, at this point, I'm expecting some Javas to come popping out of the bobbit. And,
Sandcrawler revenge.
and just, they are armed with those clubs we saw on the back of the bobbit. I just go over it.
Yeah.
Oh,
And raid the rear trailer.
Yeah. And then you just see the last final pages of like a comic, the bobbit driving off in the distance with like a small trailer behind it.
that'll be pretty good. My God. Well, I'm thinking the anglerfish wins because it can still move. That's basically a win, I guess.
That was a strange, a real
A
sudden,
moral win.
a moral
Yeah.
win,
Let's
perhaps.
go with that.
Yeah.
Like,
Excuse me.
it almost
yeah.
turned it around.
Mm.
Well,
How the?
Granted, that is due to a bug, but well. So
Yeah, it is. I didn't know about that bug actually. That's strange.
Yeah.
it has 6 power.
You can do it, Bobbit.
Oh, it's so good. It's getting close. Jeez.
I think
I'm gonna
it's
call
enough.
it there. All right, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, the actual bitch is gonna be. I'm gonna figure out that I wasn't actually recording it.
Oof.